And we've got beautiful Reno, Nevada. You can see the mountains out there, downtown Reno. Got a great shot. We love our biggest little city in the world over here. It's not quite dark enough for downtown to be lit up just yet, but give it maybe another hour and you'll see those lights come on down there. What a beautiful day today as well. It's about 69 degrees out here right now. Slight breeze coming through, which is making for a perfect, almost summer evening. Both teams are lined up. Looks like they're ready to go, but Megan Vale is still down on the field. So we are just waiting to see if they can work out what seems to be a cramp. Maybe more. But folks, if you didn't catch it earlier, take the chance to check out the 2 Point Perspective podcast. Yeah, don't forget to check out the 2 Point Perspective podcast where we cover all of your NFL, NBA, WFA needs. We love to chat about all the drama and everything that happens within all three of those leagues. It's been super fun to start to cover the WFA since the season started, and we'll be really excited to continue that through the playoffs and into the championship. Tough day for both of these teams. The altitude is really getting to them. You could see the Storm players down there on the sideline jumping around, trying to stay warm, doing everything that they can to stay loose during these long breaks. This is the second long break in 5-10 minutes. The War were able to rattle off basically one play after the last injury timeout before we had another one. What a killer field these guys get to play on, though, here at Ken Dalton Field. Beautiful track, beautiful field. And it looks like Megan Vale is coming off the field.
Let's give them a hand. That's Kelly Moore right there.
So game is getting ready to resume. 13:29 left here in the third quarter. 24-14 Cali War, and the War are driving 1 yard away from the red zone. It's going to be Guzman in the shotgun. Guzman takes the snap. The give is to Washington. Washington up the right side. And we've got a flag down on the play, and Guzman's going to be, Washington's going to be taken down right around the 5-yard line. Let's get the call on the flag. And that's going to be a holding call on the War, and that's going to back them up. So 2nd and 5. For Cali, 2nd and 5.
After the penalty, it's second down, Kelly Moore.
I said 5. 2nd and 15. It was a 5-yard penalty. I'm sorry about that, folks. Clock continues to run, though. 13:05. It's going to be Guzman in the shotgun. Washington in at tailback. She's got Barrett in the slot. Takes the snap, looks to pass, it's a screen to Washington. And she takes a couple of nice blocks before being taken down. Not quite back up to the original line of scrimmage, but she did get close. So 3rd and 11 for the War.
Autumn with the stop. That's third down, Kelly Ward.
12:29 is the clock. And the clock is running. Guzman in the shotgun. Washington in at tailback. She takes the snap, looking to pass. Oh, and pass is deflected. It was intended for number 28, Alyssa Williams, but number 11 for the Storm, Sarah Anderson, got right in there and blocked that pass. Knocked it to the ground. So it's going to be 4th and 11 now for the Storm, or for the War. 11:44 left here on the clock. And I believe Cali are going to go for it here. Guzman in the shotgun, Washington in at tailback. She's got Williams in the slot to her right. Takes the snap, is looking to pass, and she wants Barrett. And Jesse Felker on the coverage. That's going to be pass interference. It looked like Barrett and Felker's feet got tied up there, and Nevada's going to be called for that penalty. 11:35 here in the third. And pass interference is confirmed. Alrighty, Guzman in the shotgun, Washington in at tailback. She's got Barrett and Williams out wide to her right. Guzman takes the snap, high snap, and it was directly to Washington. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but they're going to lose yards on that. I think it was a bad snap, and Washington just happened to snag the ball.
Way to go, Storm! Way to go!
Number 15, Jai Whiting-Davis checks into the game. Number 1, Nina Claude is going to check out. $10:59 left here in the third quarter. Guzman in the shotgun. Barrett comes in motion. And the give is to Barrett. She runs up the right side, evades one tackler, and gets taken down for a couple. And she almost broke that wide open. She's just so evasive. The 3rd and goal here for the Cali War. They got about 10 yards to go to get into the end zone. Let's say 9. Clock continues to run. $9:49. It's Guzman. Guzman takes the snap. She's looking to pass. Pass intended for Williams. And just short, but we got flags. Or whistles, excuse me. It's a timeout. Timeout for Cali.
Timeout, Kelly Ward.
We thought it was a flag there for a second. And that pass was almost intercepted by Nevada. They didn't like what they had seen. If it had been a little bit stronger and they hadn't called a timeout, it could have been a touchdown. Williams was wide open in the corner.
We want to wish everyone a Memorial Day.
And Guzman's got a strong arm. She's no joke.
For this country. The Nevada Storm honors all service personnel, past, present, and future. Be safe to all those continuing to serve. We thank you for your service.
And thank you guys so much for joining us today. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Day here at Ken Dalton Field. And so we appreciate all the folks that are here in the crowd today, as well as our viewers back at home. And it looks like Cali's getting ready to take the field again. It is 3rd and 9 for the Cali War. So 3rd and goal. Guzman in the shotgun, takes the snap. She's looking to pass. And she's got Barrett on the outside, but she couldn't secure the ball. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Now, Cali is probably going to go for it here. I don't imagine that they're going to try to kick.
Here we go, defense. Let's get up. Stop that little play there. They're going through.
Up 2 scores. And Guzman in to give the call. So from the 9-yard line, it's 4th and goal for Cali. Guzman in the shotgun. It's Davis in at tailback. 2 out wide to her left. Guzman takes a snap. She's looking to pass, rolling to her left. And Williams could not secure the pass. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. And Nevada ball at their own 9-yard line.
That's what we're talking about. This is why we back it up. Give it up for the Storm.
9:21 left here in the 3rd.
See what that is? That's a Nevada first down.
9:21 left here in the 3rd. Felker in the shotgun. Felker takes the snap and hands it off. And Geringer could not escape Borders Frazier. And so that's going to be a loss of 1. A loss of 2. 2nd and 12 for the Storm. Felker in the shotgun. She's going empty. Felker takes a snap. And the give is to Bales. Bales with room to run. And she's going to get it up to, say, the 17-yard line. So, I'll call it 18. 3rd and 2 for the Storm.
All right, after the stop, it's a Nevada Storm 3rd down. And kind of short.
Nevada down by 2 scores here. Clock running, 8:10 left here on the clock. Alrighty, Felker in the shotgun. She's got Geringer to her left. Felker takes the snap. Give it to Geringer, and she's going to have a first down. And still on her feet, finally taken down. And it looks like Sean Caldwell, number 7, is back on the field and making that tackle for the War. they're definitely happy to have her back out there.
First down! Woo! Come on, let's hit it for our team.
Storm come to the line. Felker in the shotgun. Geringer to her left. Felker takes a snap. She's looking to pass. And no good. Well over the head of number 25, Megan Salisbury. She had the open receiver, but just couldn't quite get her the ball. So 2nd and 10 now for Nevada. Felker gets the call. And the Storm come to the line. Once again, it's Geringer in at tailback. And Felker, a muffed snap. Oh! And a forward pass. So, strange turn of events there. I think the offensive line wasn't sure what was happening, and they thought that Felker was calling for the snap. She wasn't. She was trying to direct traffic, and the center snapped the ball. Felker is trying to get the ball out of her hands so that she doesn't end up taking a big sack, and she did a good job. Luckily, she had a receiver in the area. Otherwise, I think that would have been a huge, huge sack. She barely got that ball out of her hands before being taken down. So 3rd and 10 now for the Storm from the 24-yard line. Felker takes the snap. She's going to take it herself, looking to pass. Gets it off, but again, it's high and over the head of Megan Salisbury. Tough sequence here for Nevada. 4th and 10. 7:03 left here in the 3rd quarter. And I expect we'll see a punt here from Nevada. It's going to be Barrett and Williams back to receive the punt. And we're going to have a timeout by Nevada. So a strange series of events have put Nevada in not a very great position. 4th and 10 from the 25-yard line. And Nevada wants to take a timeout and look at this. I wonder if Coach Adam Barrett called a fake there, if they were going to try to go for it and didn't like what he saw out of Cali. But those timeouts are going to be very precious as we get down to the wire here. Now, it's only the 3rd quarter, and Nevada's already using a timeout here. Again, they're coming from behind. They're going to need all of those timeouts as we head into the 4th quarter. Let's head back to the field. So it's Felker in the shotgun. She's got Geringer to her left. Takes a high snap. Once again, looking to pass. And couldn't complete it. Pass intended for number 43, Geringer. She hit her right in the chest, but I'm not sure it would have done much good. She had defenders bearing down on her. So turnover on downs, and the Cali War are going to start with great field position. Ball is placed at Nevada's 24-yard line. 6:55 left here in the 3rd. Guzman and team come to the line. They're loading up the right side. 3 receivers out wide to the right. Washington in at tailback. Guzman takes the snap to give us to Washington. She evades 1 defender and a second. And finally taken down by the 3rd, but not before a first down for the Cali War. So Washington evading 2 defenders there for a nice run. And once again, she's put Cali in a very good position. So 1st and 10 for Cali from the 13-yard line. Beautiful background there of downtown Reno. Guzman in the shotgun. 3 out wide to her left. Takes the snap. Is looking to pass. And I think we're going to have a roughing the passer call here. It was number 11, Sarah Anderson, who was bearing down on the quarterback. And it is going to be a roughing the passer. She hit her arm and kind of knocked her to the ground. And she got the favorable call there from the ref. 5:57 left here in the 3rd.
After the flag, it's a Kelly Ward first down.
So 1st and goal here now for Cali after the penalty. It's Guzman in the shotgun. She's got Davis in at tailback. Washington has moved up to the fullback spot. And we've got flags all over the place. We had Barrett coming in motion, and I think we're going to see a false start. And so that's going to back Cali up.
That's the way to scare them, Storm. That's what I'm talking about. Let's hear it for our team. That's right.
So 1st and goal now from the 13. .557 left here in the 3rd. We've got Guzman in the shotgun, communicating something to Davis. Barrett comes in motion. And we've got flags again, and I think we're going to see another false start on Cali. Yes, we are, and that's going to back them up. Another 5 yards.
That's right, defense. Keep them thinking. That's what we're talking about. Storm Chasers, keep it up for our team. Woo!
Felker in the shotgun. It's still Davis in at tailback. Barrett once again comes in motion. Fake to Barrett to give us to Davis. Up the middle for a couple yards. And 5:44 here on a running clock. And 3rd quarter, this game feels like we've played a full game here, folks. It's been a long one, and we still have another full 4th quarter to play. Now, this game is not over by a long shot. Cali comes to the line. She's got 3 out wide to her left. We have not seen Megan Vale re-enter the game on offense yet. Takes the snap. Looks for Barrett. And Barrett catches it on a knee for no gain. for a loss of yardage, and it's going to be third and very long here, third and goal. The ball is spotted now at the 21.
Talking about Storm, let's go. Defense!
Cali's going to have to do something big here to get into the end zone. Now, they've got 2 downs to do it. Now, they don't have to get it all on one chunk here. 4:21, and the clock continues to run. It's Guzman in the shotgun. She's got Washington in at tailback. 3 out wide to her right. She takes the snap. Is looking to pass. And Washington couldn't corral it, and it's going to be 4th and very long now here for Cali.
That's called fear of the storm. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, defense!
They knew they didn't have to get it all in one run, and so they tried that screen out to the right to Washington. But they just couldn't, Washington just couldn't quite wrangle that ball in. I think if she had, she might have had some room to run and taken a chunk of this yardage out. But now Cali's going to have to go in a very different direction. We're going to have to see probably a deep pass to the end zone. Luckily for Cali, Guzman has a pretty good arm, and she throws a really decent ball. They've got fast wide receivers that can make these catches. I expect to see something that either goes to Williams or Barrett on this next play. Both wide receivers are on the inside. Guzman takes a high snap. And again, there it is to Williams. And Williams evades one defender. She's got a nice block and into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown, Cali War. Well, Williams caught a really nice block. She was almost tackled, but ended up getting a good block there at right about the 5-10 yard line and was able to take it into the end zone. A nice spin move helped her out there as well. So Cali is gonna look to kick here. They missed their first kick here earlier in the game, and they have not been very successful on their 2-point tries. So let's see what happens. It's going to be Nunez to kick. Williams to hold. Williams takes a snap. Snap is good. Kick is up. And it's good. That brings our score 31-14.
It's 31, Cali Ward.
3:50 left here in the third quarter.
Go on, Nevada Storm. We're here with you.
And we've got a beautiful downtown Reno that we get to look at. You know, once again, I have the 2 best views in the house right now. I got my beautiful fiance up here in the booth. I got beautiful downtown Reno with all the lights right in front of me. I couldn't be more grateful to be up here right now. So it's going to be Nunez to kick off for Cali. 31-14 with 3:50 left here in the third quarter. Once again, folks, a lot of football left to be played here. We've still got the whole fourth quarter. It's going to be Stewart back to receive the kick. And the wind is blowing down there on the field. It's not too bad, but a slight breeze is all it takes to knock that ball off the stand. And Nunez fixes the ball. Ready to kick. We're happy to be live back on YouTube again, by the way, folks. And the kick is up. And a nice kick. And Stewart does field it at the 12-yard line, and she's going to be taken down. Doesn't even make it back to the 20. And she's going to be marked probably right at about the 19-yard line. So tough starting field position for the Storm. They have their work cut out for them to get this ball down the field, but they got 3:42 left before the fourth quarter. Pita checks into the game for the Storm. And they come to the line. It's going to be Geringer in at tailback. Felker is under center. And the give is to Geringer. And she's taken down immediately by Borders Frazier. Just no room to run. Taken down for no gain. So 2nd and 10 now for the Storm. And I've got to say, Borders Frazier, she may be one of the best defensive tackles in the game right now. Very impressed with her tonight. Her ability to just shed linemen, and get after those running backs has been really, really impressive. So we've got Bales out wide to her left. Felker in the shotgun. Felker takes a snap. And the give is to Stewart. And Stewart's going to have a couple. But taken down behind. So 3rd and 9 now for the Storm.
After the run stop, it's the Nevada Storm 3rd down.
2:37 left here in the 3rd quarter. Felker gets the call. Felker in the shotgun. He's got Pita in at fullback. Geringer to her right. Felker takes a snap and is looking to pass. She's looking for Bales. And just too far in front of her. She led her just a little too much, and that pass is incomplete. So it's now 4th and 9. Fourth and 9 for the Storm, deep in their own territory. 1:58 left here on the clock. And we've got a flag. I think we're going to see a delay of game. And that's going to back the Storm up. So 4th and 15, deep in their own territory, and the Storm are going to kick here. Bales takes the snap and barely gets the kick up. I think somebody got a hand on that. And the ball's going to be spotted at the 26. And this crowd has quieted down a little bit here in Reno.
All right, after the punt, Kelly Ward 1st down.
31-14 with 1:45 left here in the 3rd. Ball at the Nevada 26. Guzman in the shotgun. She's got Washington in at tailback. 3 out wide to her right, 1 to her left. Guzman takes the snap and gives it to Washington for a gain of about 6. So 2nd and 4 for Cali Ward.
Stop, it's a Kelly Ward.
Let's call it 5. Clock continues to run. 1:27 left here in the 3rd. It's Guzman in the shotgun. She's got Barrett in the slot. Takes the snap. The give is to Washington. And she's met by Cindy Pita at the 19. 3rd and 1 now for the War. And we've got an injured Cali War player down on the field. She's taking her helmet off. 44 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And this poor Cali War team has just been decimated by injuries tonight. We've seen a lot of clock stoppages between penalties and injuries. I didn't quite get the number of who the injured player is. You know, but once again, folks, we always hate to see this, but, you know, still a beautiful night here in Reno. Crickets are chirping. I want to give a shout out to Loaded TV and Fan Club for putting on this production. We always appreciate the help we get there. And it does look like Megan Vale is coming back into the game. So she went down just before, or at the start of the 3rd.
Let's hear it for the Cali War. Another soldier going off the field.
That was number 92, Layla Rivers, that was down there on the field. She walked off under her own power. So Cali's going to come to the line, and it's going to be Vale out to her left, Barrett and Williams to her right. Guzman in the shotgun with Washington in at tailback. Guzman takes the snap, high snap, and give us to Washington. Missed tackle by Carrie Mackey. And she's taken down at the 11-yard line. So 1st and goal, or excuse me, 1st and 10 for Cali.
Looks like a Cali War 1st down.
Clock continues to run. 10 seconds left here in the 3rd, and they're just going to run the clock out. So that's the end of the 3rd quarter, folks. And what a 3rd quarter it was. We have kind of seen the momentum die out a little bit in this quarter. A lot of that has to do with penalties and injury. But still a fun game to watch. Very interesting, very unique. We don't get a lot of games like this, but it's always fun when Cali plays Nevada. This is a long-standing rivalry. Again, they split the season last year. This year, they only have the one game against each other. And so this is kind of a winner-take-all. Every year it's seemingly for the record, but also for the pride between these two. And I'm excited to see how this game finishes up. We got 15 minutes of football left, folks. Let's catch the 4th quarter. All righty, it's Guzman in the shotgun. Guzman takes the snap to give us to Washington. And she's running up the sideline, a big stiff arm, and I think Salisbury may have gotten a hand in the face mask. I actually think this one might be against Nevada. Let's get the call. Oh, illegal block in the back on Cali, so that's actually going to back him up. I wasn't sure if I saw a hand get into the face mask of Salisbury, but that was on Cali, so 5-yard penalty. Excuse me, 10-yard penalty. So, 1st and 20
after the flag
for the War.
First and long, Kelly War.
It's going to be Guzman in the shotgun. She's got Davis in at tailback. Barrett in the slot. Takes the snap. They give us to Davis. And she's dragged down behind the line by number 55 of the Storm, Courtney Thomas. And a nice tackle made by Thomas. Carrie Mackey's going to check out, and it's going to be number 16, Samuel, to check in.
Here we go, defense. Here we go.
And the Storm are only going to have 3 on the defensive line.
Defense. Here we go.
They brought in an extra linebacker for coverage. Felker moves to corner. And it's going to be Felker on Barrett. And Felker's going to blitz. And she's going to have Barrett in the backfield. But Barrett gets away. Another block. And Barrett's going to be into the end zone for the Cali War touchdown. And the Storm read the play perfectly but couldn't make the tackle. You had Jessie Felker lined up on a receiver. They knew that the ball was going to Barrett. She blitzed and couldn't make the tackle. She hit her square on, but Brianna Barrett is so elusive and so slippery that she couldn't bring her down. So that brings our score to 37-14. And I think, let's see, I'm not sure what the call is going to be here, if we're going to see a kick or a 2-point conversion, and I think it's going to be the 2-point. .13:22 left here in the 4th. It's going to be Guzman in the shotgun. She's got Davis in at tailback. Barrett in the slot. Vale out wide to her right. Takes the snap. They give it to Davis. And she's taken down. Stopped just before getting in. So 13:22 left here in the 4th quarter. The score is 37-14. Cali War. On a touchdown from Brianna Barrett. Another touchdown from Brianna Barrett. She's had multiple tonight. A tough break for the Storm. Like I said, they read the play really, really well. They just couldn't execute when it came down to it. The tackle was just not there, unfortunately, for the Storm. And Cali is just racking up their lead. So 13:22 left here in the 4th as Cali gets ready to kick off. And it'll be Dom Stewart and number 22, Kristen Crum, back to receive the kick. Excuse me, Dom Stewart and Autumn Gearinger, number 43. It'll be Nunez to kick for Cali. Let's see. They've had some issues getting that ball to stay on the stand tonight, so let's see if they can get it to stay for this one. The wind is starting to pick up here at Ken Dalton Field. And Nunez's kick is off. And Stewart fields it at the 15. And it's wrapped up immediately by Alyssa Williams. Wow, she came in like a bullet.
No matter how you look at it,
and it's gonna be ball's gonna be spotted at right about the 20-yard line.
That's right, Storm. We're still here with you.
1st and 10 from the 19 for the Storm. And Alyssa Williams on the kickoff was right in there. No room to run for Stewart. 13-17 here in the 4th. 37-14. Cali War. It's Felker in the shotgun. She's got Geringer to her left. Felker takes the snap and is going to take it herself and is wrapped up in the backfield by number 99, Borders Frazier. Excuse me, not Borders Frazier. That was number 39 for the Cali War, Tamara Taylor. Felker gets the call. 2nd and 13 now for the Storm after that last loss of play. Felker takes the snap, fakes to Bingham. She's looking to pass. One defender in her face, 2, as she escapes for a positive play. She's still on her feet and taken down, but I think she had the first down. Let's see if they give it to her. And they do. So Jessie Felker making something out of nothing. She had 2 defenders in her face right away as she was looking to pass and took it all the way up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 30 for Nevada. 12:06 on the running clock. It's Felker in the shotgun. He's got Geringer in at tailback. Felker takes the snap to give us to Geringer. And she's met immediately. And just sandwiched between Taylor and what looks like number 5, Thamachak. Haley Schaefer is going to check into the game for number 16, Samuel. Schaefer in at tailback. Felker takes a snap, but we've got a flag on the play. I think somebody jumped early, and that's going to back Nevada up 5 yards. So 2nd and 15 for Nevada. Excuse me, 2nd and 14. It's Felker in the shotgun. Schaefer in at tailback. She's got Bales out wide to her right, and Schaefer's going to take it up the middle. Not quite getting back to the line of scrimmage. Or maybe right back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now here for Nevada.
After the short runs, Nevada Storm 3rd down.
Nevada really struggling to find momentum here in this second half. Schaefer's going to stay in there. It's going to be Salisbury out wide to the left. Felker takes the snap. And the give is to Bales. And Bales up the middle. She's going to have a first down. Nice lead block there from Schaefer, and Bales up the middle is going to bring Nevada up to the 41-yard line. 9:43 left here in the fourth. A lot of time left on this clock. Felker comes in the shotgun. Schaefer is going to stay in. Bales comes in motion. The give is to Schaefer. And Schaefer evades one, carries another, and she's going to have a first down of her own. I think she fumbled the ball there at the end, but it was recovered by Salisbury. So, first down, Nevada. Felker gets the call. It's going to be Gehringer now in at tailback, as Schaefer's going to take a rest.
Timeout, Kelly Ward.
And it looks like Cali's going to take a timeout. Stop this clock with 8:40 left here in the fourth quarter. So Nevada's finally starting to get a little bit of momentum, and Cali wants to slow that down a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I'm going to start wearing some more comfy shoes when I'm up here. I try to look nice when I'm out here, but you know, I think I'm just going to throw a couple pair in my bag here, and because I get so excited that it's hard. I don't like to sit. I have to stand, otherwise I get too jittery, and so I got to get some better shoes if I'm going to be doing that. But we're heading down to the field now. It's Felker in the shotgun. She's got Gehringer to her left. Peta in the fullback. Takes the snap, looking to pass. And pass completed to Gehringer. And it's not a first down, but it is a good chunk of yardage. So it's going to be 2nd and 2.
2nd and short.
For Nevada. And Washington's going to check out for Cali. Felker in the shotgun. It's Gehringer in at tailback. Felker takes a snap. The give is to Gehringer. And she's going to have the first down. Up to about the 35-yard line. Cali Ward 35.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
So Nevada with quite a bit of ground to make up, but they are on the move here. 7:44 left here in the fourth quarter. It's 37-14, and we have a running clock. So Felker's going to go empty. Gehringer came in motion, but Felker is going to take it herself up the middle and is met pretty quick by Williams. And she took a tough low tackle. I'm curious to see how she's going to be feeling after that one. And everyone's a little bit slow to get up after that. And Felker gets the call. Stewart has checked in now. So it's Stewart in at tailback for Gehringer. Bales out wide to the right. Felker takes the snap. The give is to Stewart. And Stewart is met immediately after a gain of about 2. So 3rd and 2 for Nevada.
After the run, we're looking at 3rd and down. Nevada Storm.
So 3rd and short for Nevada, 6:15 left here on this running clock. Geringer is back in at tailback. And it's going to be Bales in the slot. Felker takes a high snap. She's going to take it herself. Lots of room to run, and she's going to have the first down. And these women are tired out here. You can tell that this game has taken its toll. It has been hard fought, and I'm not so sure that this score is reflective of the game as a whole, but I do have to say that Cali has done a great job on defense. Felker takes another high snap, and the give is to Bales. As she evades one tackle and gets taken down pretty strangely out there on the edge, but there's no flag. No first down, so it's going to be 2nd and 2 once again for Nevada.
Nevada Storm 2nd down. Here we go.
Felker in the shotgun. Felker, and I think somebody on the Storm line jumped early, and so that's going to back Nevada up. I'm not quite sure who exactly it was, but it looked like a couple of the linemen all moved at the same time. And defenders have a little bit of a trick that they can do with their hands, to try to draw that as well. So maybe we saw some of that, but it's Felker in the shotgun again. Again, a high snap, and the give is that Bales? No, it's Schaefer. But she's going to be taken down for no gain. Actually, a loss of yardage, and it's 3rd and now 8. So the Storm were at 2nd and 2, and now they're sitting at 3rd and 8. Ball is placed at the 21-yard line. And it's going to be number 7, Darielle Bennett, to check in for the Storm. Cindy Pita is going to take a rest. 4:05 left here in the 4th. Felker gets the call. It's going to be Bales out wide to her right. She's got Salisbury to her left. Geringer in at tailback. Bales comes in motion. High snap. Give is to Bales. And Bales up the right side. Cuts back inside. Evades one tackle. Not enough for a first down, but that is going to get a big chunk of that yardage back. So it's going to be 4th and inches for Nevada. They have to go for it here, obviously.
That's our team right there. Come on, Storm, you can do it.
Felker gets the call, and Cali is making some personnel changes. Felker's going to be under center. Felker takes the snap, and she's going to take it herself. And I think she had it there. Let's see how they call it. And they are going to give it to her, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Nevada.
We marching, people. We marching. Come on, Storm. We can do this.
They really had us waiting there for a moment. I was on my toes. So 1st and 10 from the 14. Felker in the shotgun. Felker takes a snap, and she's going to keep it. Looking to pass. Passes up, and just over the head of Bales. It hit her hands, but she had a defender right in front of her. so no good. 2:13. It does stop the clock, however, and 2nd and 10 for Nevada. Felker gets the call. Davis is going to check out for Cali. Nevada comes to the line. Felker takes a snap. The give is to Gehringer. And she's still on her feet. 2 defenders to take her down, but she's going to have a gain of about 4 yards. And we've got another player down for Cali. And if I'm not mistaken...
We've got 2 minutes left in this game.
Oh, she's being helped up. But that was number 39, Tamara Taylor, down for Cali. She might have just been taking a rest down there. This has been a grueling game for both teams. And it is the 2-minute warning, folks. So 2 minutes left in this game. 37-14, Cali War. And Cali's defense has stood strong at different times. Nevada has actually been pretty impressive with their pass game. The pass is what we expected from Cali, but they've also done a really great job in their pass game. Brianna Barrett has been exceptional as always. Alyssa Williams, Megan Vale, these are all players that we expect to see big things from. Washington as well, don't want to discredit her either. So Felker's going to go empty. She's got 3 to her right. She's going to take it herself. Up the middle for a nice gain, and I think she's going to have a first down. No, they're going to say 4th down. So 4th and 1
Come on, Storm. We got
for Nevada.
We got this, Storm. Let's give it to them, Chasers. That's it.
And Jessie Felker doing everything she can to get another score before this game is over. 1:30 left here in the 4th. Clock is running. Felker in the shotgun. She's got Gehringer to her right. Felker takes a snap. And again, she's going to take it to herself. To the outside. And she's close. And they're going to call it into the end zone for the Storm touchdown. So that brings our score 37-20.
That's our team out there.
So with 1:11 left here in the 4th quarter, 37-20 Cali War, but off of a score from none other than Jessie Felker. And Felker's going to hold here. It's going to be Bales to kick. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it's good. So Bales, 3 for 3 on kicks tonight, brings our score 21-37.
21 Storm, 37 Cali War.
With 1:11 left here in the 4th quarter. Curious to see what Cali does here. Are they going to continue to try to run up the score? Are they going to, take a knee, try to run the clock out? They've suffered a couple injuries here so far. I can't imagine that they're going to want to keep pushing. But after that long drive, Nevada has taken their time getting out there on the field.
All right, Storm, finish strong. This is why we're behind you. This is why we follow you. Let's take this. We love you guys. Come on, let's go. Storm Chaser, let's hear it for our team.
Alrighty, it's going to be Bales to kick off. And Bales with the squib kick. And she's going to be taken down right in front of the 50-yard line. Ball will be spotted at the 47. .107 left here in the fourth.
Here we go, Storm. Finish strong. We're right behind you.
Guzman in at quarterback. Deep shotgun. Guzman takes the snap. She is looking to pass. And being chased. And she's taken down back behind the 40-yard line. Tackled back at, going to be marked at the 40. And so a big sack for the Storm. Second and 17 now for Cali. 23 seconds on a running clock left here in the fourth. And we're going to see a flag for a delay of game. And I believe they're just going to let this one run out. They're trying to let this one run out. That was Alyssa Williams in there at quarterback. So 7 seconds left here in the fourth. And I believe this is probably going to be the last play of the game. Assuming a direct snap to Alyssa Williams. And I believe they're just going to let this run out.
All right, fans. That concludes
and so that's our game, folks.
37 Kelly Lower.
And you know, folks, what a great game that we got to watch tonight. Final score 37-21. It was a hard-fought battle between both of these teams. It's always exciting to see when Cali comes to town. This is a long-standing rivalry between both of the Cali War and the Nevada Storm. And I really think, even though the score was 30.
This group right here, all around, is football. We're all football players. Y'all are football players, okay?
Down, good. Contiello's going to go straight ahead. Got a receiver caught, touchdown. They're back by him. What a catch. Houdini acts. Sideline, she breaks another tackle. There's now one for
You know the moments, the feeling in your feet, the rhythm of ambition, that extra, that aha, that sight.
That's something.
The click, the shift, the boom, and you're there. The mess becomes a map, and you call it art or science. or code, because now you know the way forward. For all the moments that drive you, there's edX. Fuel your ambition with thousands of job-relevant courses and programs at edX.org.
And as we can see, the future of technology is with us. You might be thinking, Doc, this is truly amazing. And we got
Hey, is the projector ready? Come on, time for a team meeting.
Road trip.
From the hip.
Roll with it.
Change your POV.
Driving UTV.
Telereality, BRB.
Let your engines roll.
Try a new pour. You never know what's in store. See some OMG. Maybe an ET.
Or the world's oldest trees.
Travel Nevada. Get a little out there.
Por más de 250 años, América se ha construido con trabajo duro y corazón. Y aquí en Reno, ese espíritu sigue vivo. Empieza tu día a las 10 con el Slack. Donde sea que estés, conéctate al Reno Rodeo para ver behind the scenes y ganar premios. Porque cuando se mete el sol, América cobra vida en la arena. Esto es The Reno Rodeo, del 18 al 27 de junio.
Your great-granddad rode in the Reno Rodeo back in his day. It was his way of honoring America.
Grandpa.
Now it's your turn. Boots on and flags high. This year we ride to celebrate America.
Rolls to her left, has time, throws on the run to the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Pittsburgh TD.
The athletes, they're the backbone of this whole league, and they're just amazing people. They've got amazing stories.
Barrett in the pattern, they're looking for her, able to bring that one in, Brianna Barrett. My goodness.
I never thought I'd be here. I feel like the best things in life are things that come to you unexpected. So it's been a great journey for me.
I know this is where I'm supposed to be.
Caught touchdown, Jada Meister.
Essentially is true of breaking barriers, right?
She could go all the way, and she does. Touchdown.
We're shattering the glass ceiling.
Great pass up in the air, touchdown.
All of the women role models that we look up to are all women who did things that were not expected.
They realize they're pioneers. They realize that the trail that they leave is going to be a path that a young girl can follow.
It gives you hope. They believe in themselves, I believe in them, and Frank will believe in all of us, so it just goes with the territory.
As a new era dawns, how do you see your future? Where will you feel fully alive? How will you find the best version of yourself and lose yourself in service to others? With a pack 100,000 strong supporting you, we'll help you find your way. The Wolfpack way. So come explore, dream, discover, create, innovate, and make the world healthy, prosperous, and just for everyone in it. That's the Wolfpack way. Seize it today.
For 250 years, America has been built on hard work, tradition, and heart. And here in Reno, that spirit lives on. Start your day at 10 a.m. with Slack. Walk the grounds, shop the vendors, then stay for it all. The carnival, the food, the music, and the indoor viewing party. And wherever you are, tune in daily to Reno Rodeo social media for behind-the-scenes shows and your chance to win exclusive giveaways. Because when the sun goes down, America comes alive in the arena. The Reno Rodeo, June 18th through the 27th.
Beyond the glow of the arena lights is a place that will elevate your rodeo nights. Don your finest chapeau and raise your glass in a venue that can only be described as Western first class. America is celebrating 250 years. The Dock Bar is the best place to revel and have a few beers. In 2026, we are looking for new partners. The title sponsor owns the room, but that is not all that it garners. Branding, publicity, and exposure to thousands, the Dock Bar is the place that always brings crowds in. Or for something you can hold in the palm of your hand. On top of each table goes your name, logo, and brand. Sponsor live music so the fun does not stop. The room is electric. People dance till they drop. This is where business meets celebration. Host your clients and teams with your favorite libation. Customize lunch or brunch for a midday meet with your crew. Mark Estee and the local food group know just what to do. Their options are endless, each bite beyond scrumptious. As for the cleanup, you just leave that to us. Reach out to us now. Do not delay before these unique opportunities right away.